Start your week with a triple shot of good vibes. This is the Project Joy podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thanks for joining me. Good Monday morning, everybody. And how are you today? It is Monday, September 20th. You guys, I don't know where in the world this year has gone. Does anybody know? Would you let me know if you figure it out? Say good morning. Use the comment section to say hello this morning and let us know where you're joining from. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I'm super excited to be here with you for another episode of Project Joy Live today. Coming up later on in the episode, we're going to be digging into part 4 of our series on play. So we've been doing a 10-part series on how to bring more play into our lives to be able to experience more joy. And we're on part 4 today. So I'm excited to jump into that. And also, don't forget that you can join us. I'm going to bring it up on the screen here for you. Go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button at any point during the episode today to join me live on next segment to share what's bringing you joy or gratitude this morning. And we're going to start this week off on the right foot. You guys, today is an interesting day because there's something bonus points if you can tell me what today is in the astrological world. Bonus points, let me know. It's not my friend. I'll give you that hint. It's not my friend, but we'll dig into that a little bit as well. So I'm going to give you guys a minute, but I'm going to say good morning really quickly while we're thinking about the answer to that question. What is going on tonight in the astrological world? So Jason Lansing's here this morning. Good morning, Jason. Happy Monday to you. Thank you for being here. Also, Donnell, aka Mr. Jackson, is here this morning. One half of Divine DNA show here on the Breakthrough Show Network. Shout out to everybody that's joining us on the Breakthrough Show Network on Twitch and also on our partner network E360 TV. Thank you for being here this morning. Make sure if you are able to interact, please use the comment section and do so I can say hello and good morning and give you a shout out and all that fun stuff. Donnell Jackson has the correct answer. The correct answer is full moon. Listen. Do y'all understand? I have 6 children, 6 children, and the full moon, it's not, it's not typically my jam. And it's interesting because I've seen it the last couple of days where tensions are happening a little bit, maybe. And within myself too, I always notice changes within myself around the full moon and the new. Yes, Mr. Jackson wins the prize this morning. And it's interesting. So I saw last Friday, flashback here, Friday on the Breakthrough Show, we had Manny Wolf on, who is an amazing coach, if you will, for marketers and or salespeople and coaches and all of that, and helps them with their marketing. And we also had Harrison Barron, and it was a pretty rough show as far as getting your behind handed to you as an entrepreneur or as a business person. And Manny, ironically, made a post a couple days ago on Facebook that shared about how he doesn't understand how people that are into astrology and stuff like that can get so upset about all of these. It's like every 5 minutes, there's like, it's a full moon, so beware. And it's retrograde, so watch out. And, I commented on it because I think that was some of what I saw in that community when I first started really getting involved with understanding astrology and all of that stuff, that I saw that there are these doom and gloom people, so to speak, and really, like, every opportunity, everything that comes up is an opportunity for us to be able to find joy, figure out what's what works for us and doesn't, learn about ourselves. Every opportunity, everything that goes on in the world is an opportunity for us to do that. And so I don't subscribe to the doom and gloom stuff either. He's like, I feel like every minute there's like something in retrograde or something that we have to watch out for. And I think that for the majority of us, at least, let me just speak for myself. Let me just speak for myself here. For me, when I look at some of the challenging aspects that are going on in astrology or something like that, it's an opportunity for me to learn. It's an opportunity for me to know more about myself and learn about what's going on and all of that. And an opportunity for us to, as we do here on Project Joy, find the joy in what's going on in the world. So, I don't, it can be challenging. It's been a challenging, 24 hours or so for me, but it is, it's not something that we have to get all upset about. And it's an opportunity for us to work that muscle and find the joy like we talk about here this morning. So use the comment section if you're on a platform that allows you to do so, and share what's bringing you joy today, or go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button and come on air and share what's bringing you joy today, because I want to talk to you today and I want to know what's bringing you joy. What's bringing me joy today, other than not the full moon? I don't know. I have a lot of little things that are bringing me joy. I've shared before. So you guys go to, if you're not part of our Discord yet, you need to do that. You need to go to the bit.ly. Let me see if I can find the banner for you guys. bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. Here we go. bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. We've got hosts of the Breakthrough Show Network on there, past guests, we've got past panelists, we have fans of the show. It's an amazing place to be. And part of that is you have the opportunity to be a supporter. Not everybody has to, but if you're a supporter, you get access to our Soul Saturday morning coffee hour. And we meet every Saturday morning. And then after I leave that coffee hour, I go to Oleg Lohid from Overcoming Odds. I go to his Saturday morning chat, which happens the hour after mine. And so literally my entire Saturday morning is filled with joy, filled with my favorite people on the planet, and really good, amazing conversation. And what I love the most about my call, as well as Oleg's, is that we can be in this space of, it's a safe space where we can talk about different things, and we don't always have to agree. And we don't always have to share, super deeply if we don't want to. But, it really is a safe space. And we can leave there and feel like, hey, we still have friends in these people. And so it's really nice to be able to have that safe space, to have that space where you can explore with people and not be worried about, are we still going to be able to be friends after this? And another thing that I shared, there's been a lot of chatter lately in my groups about friendships and relationships and the importance of different things in those relationships. Communication is like number one, you guys. Okay. Number one. And it keeps coming up over and over again as a theme. And I swear we need to have something with communication coming up, but, communication's been a really big thing. And I gotta say hi really quick. I see it in my head. I can't ignore you, Judith Fitterin. Good morning. Good to see you here today. I saw you there and I'm like, I'm gonna wait. And then I couldn't, because I love your beautiful face. Thank you for being here this morning. So communication is such a huge thing. And part of, I think, a lot of mishaps that happen in communication are that we are not taking the time to really get to know each other, on a deep, beautiful way. We're just not doing it. And I think a lot of times it's for fear of a lot of different things. It maybe is because we were not taught proper communication. Somebody made a post recently, like, what do you wish was taught in school that wasn't? And I'm like, communication, how to actually disagree in a relationship without throwing the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak. And so there's a lot to be said for communication, but if we took the time to really get to know each other, get to know our little quirks, our likes and dislikes, our past experiences, our things that trigger us or bring up traumas or all of these different things. If we do that, then we understand where a person is coming from. We might understand a person a little bit better. And it doesn't have to, a lot of these misunderstandings that happen in communication or lack of communication altogether, they won't happen. They won't happen between that understanding and getting to know each other and also in boundaries as well. If someone does know, if someone is aware how you like to be communicated to, if someone is aware that, of different things that have gone on in your life and they abuse that knowledge, then we need to say, okay, what are the boundaries that we need to have? Does this person even need to be in our lives, sort of thing? So anyway, all of that to be said, so much amazing conversation around these different things. And I really I have to shout out to my Saturday morning people. I love my Saturday morning people. I love you like I love cake, and you're fantastic. And it really, I feel almost like Saturday is the start of my week. It really is a special time for me. And I want to encourage you again, bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. You can access Discord on a desktop. You do not have to get the app, though I recommend getting the app because it's nice to be able to have notifications set on for at least the important notifications channel. And it's a great place to be. I highly recommend you come in there. We are growing and it's going to be a lot of fun to hang out in there once the party gets started. So we're excited about that. Last thing that's bringing me joy today, I have to shout out to Vegan Jim. Vegan Jim, high five. Good morning, and thank you so much for bringing me joy over the last week. Special shout out to Anders, Jake, and Mary, who were amazing in getting me all set up within Vegan Gym. You guys can go Google it or whatever. You can. I'm sure you may have seen ads on Facebook and stuff like that. But Vegan Gym is amazing, and I'm super pumped, stoked, excited, wound up to get started with Vegan Gym probably within the next week or so. So really excited about getting some good coaching as far as nutrition and everything else that I need, more specifics that in my life. And I'm shouting out a lot of people this morning, but really these relationships that we create with people, you guys, are so important and they bring us so much joy, and it's going to tie in perfectly to our part 4 of our Play On series, how we can bring more joy into our lives through play. We are super excited about this series, and we're going to also take a quick break because we're really excited about something else that's coming up on December 4th. Don't forget to go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to join me live for the next segment and share what's bringing you joy today. But really quick, we're going to take a sneak peek at what's coming up on December 4th, 2021. We'll be right back. We are so excited about that event coming up on December 4th. Tickets are on sale now. Early bird tickets, I think you guys, we have 10 days left for $10 off, $20, 3 hours of amazing music. All those artists that you've seen on the screen, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsors, Baviva Foods, Spectrum Designs, Rocketbook, Delight Digital Cafe, Plant Trainers. We have some amazing sponsors plugged in, you guys, and we're so excited about this event to benefit Overcoming Odds and also the White Scholarship Foundation. So make sure you 100%, you guys, 100% of the ticket proceeds are going to this amazing organization, and we are so excited about that. So please make sure to get your tickets while they're on sale at musicaleveningofgiving.com. So we are back now. It is our segment where we are talking about all of the things. How exactly do we do it? This show's all about what's bringing us joy, but what if we are in that space where we're like, we're not having enough joy? There's not enough joy happening here. This is the how do we do it hour, in addition to making sure that you come on and share a moment of joy with me. Don't forget to go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button and join me live on air to share what's bringing you joy today. So we have been doing this series. It's a 10-part series that we're taking part in here on Project Joy Live. We are on part 4 today. Part 4. I'm super excited. We're doing 10 ways to introduce more play into our lives so that we can what? Experience more joy. That's exactly right. I am the winner. I need a bell like my friend Loren Harris has over on Bathrobe Moments. If you guys haven't checked him out, make sure you go to download the E360 TV app and check out Bathrobe Moments. He comes on right after me on Monday morning, but he's on every single day. So he has a bell. He has a bell. He calls the bell of purpose. I feel like I need a bell. I need a bell. That would bring more. I'm going to go. I have some bells over there, but it's not that little like ding diner bell. Do you think I need a bell? Do you think I would be too obnoxious with the bell? Let me know. Anyway, moving on. So number 1 on our list of 10 ways to how do we bring more play into our lives so that we can experience more joy? Number 1 was take a play history. It was to actually look back and see what are the things that I have done, I did as a child, that I did growing up that helped me to bring more play into my life. That, what are the games I like to play? Who did I like to play with? When did I like to play? What did I like to play with? All of those different questions. You're supposed to take a play history, go back and ask yourself those things. And even that process of reminiscing for us, I feel like was fun. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but we did it here on the show. I think that process of reminiscing a little bit was a lot of fun. Number 2 was kind of, the kick in the rear end that most of us need as adults, is to actually be a playmaker, to actually choose to have fun, choose to play, because when I use this example, how often, were we told as kids, some of us from our generation was go outside and play and don't come back in until the light comes on. Okay. How often do we need to be as adults? We need to be saying, go outside, Jessica, and play and don't come in till the lights come on. We talk all the time about we have to be an adult, but part of being adult is telling ourselves when it's time to rest, telling ourselves when it's time to play and engage in fun things. So choose to be a playmaker. So we've got take a play history, be a playmaker. Last week, we talked about collecting your toys. That was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I have to give a quick shout out. All right. My friend Arj is here this morning. I love you, my friend. I miss your face so much. I'm going to message you a little bit later. I will message you when I get off here right now. Not right now, right when I get off. We're going to chat. I miss your face, my friend. And Miss Ford is here this morning. Happy Monday. Miss Cheryl, you guys, her next book is going to be out soon. You guys have seen her on Project Joy. She needs to pop on Project Joy when her book is ready so she can share it with all of us. All right, you guys. collect your toys we talked about last week, which was to go through and find the things that we like to play with as adults. You could go whatever direction you want to go with that, boys and girls. But I pointed out a lot of things. I have a lot of instruments in my home. I love my piano, my guitars. I have singing bowls. I have little bells. Not a diner bell. You guys, should I get a diner? I'm stuck on the bell at the moment. I feel like that would bring me joy and something I could play with and be obnoxious with. Yeah. I asked everybody, I said, what is one thing that you would get to play with that you don't have now? Like, what's a toy that you would want to get an adult? And I would love to have like a plethora of art supplies. Have you guys have you guys seen an ad on either Facebook or Instagram for these big like art supply cabinets that like morph it, like you open the doors and it opens into like 4 things and this table comes out and it has room to make things? I need that in my life. I don't craft a lot, but I think I would craft more. I say I would craft more, but I feel like that's a toy that I would want. I would want like craft supplies. And I want to make things that would be fun for me to have. And then, of course, more instruments. I would love to have every instrument and just be able to sit and have fun and play with it. Just learn a new instrument on a whim. Mandy Atterbury is here this morning. Good morning, Mandy. It's good to see you here today, my friend. Thank you for joining us. And Cheryl said this week her book is out. This week, I love you, Art. So collect your toys. That was our topic so if you were not here last week, let me know in the comments, as an adult, what is a toy that you really love that you have? And what's a toy that you would get that you don't necessarily have yet? What's something? No, don't give me this, well, I don't have money to. Just imagine, what's a toy that you would want, putting the money and time and energy and ability aside. Okay. Let me know. Number 4 today, we are going into something that's a little bit fun. And my friend Heather Clark over at Declutter for Change is going to love this, because Heather is my best Virgo friend. And Heather helps me to organize my life. And she also is very much, her and I are very similar in our, if you don't schedule it, you can forget it kind of thing. Like, we really, both of us are very passionate about using a calendar, sticking by it, being consistent, all of that stuff. So number 4 today, here we go, you guys. Adults, take note. Make a play date. So by the way, you guys, just a reminder, this comes from a mindfulness special edition from Mindfulness magazine here. And this was from a few years ago, 2018. Make a play date. Why should kids get to have all the fun? Yeah, why? Play isn't a habit for most adults, so it's important to intentionally make time for it in our lives. And that means scheduling play dates for ourselves, whether solo or with a friend. Just like you schedule your days with responsibilities, workouts, meditations, and to-do lists, play dates equally deserve a recurring space on your calendar. Okay, I want show of hands or show of comments. Use the comment section if you're alive right now and tell me if you have ever scheduled a play date for yourself as an adult. I want everybody to use the comments right now. I see a bunch of you guys on here. Everybody use the comments. Have you ever scheduled a play date for yourself in your calendar? Judith is answering the question from last week. She wants a ping pong table. That would be fun for me too. I love ping pong. I would love a pool table too. My granny had, my great granny and great grandpa had a pool table in their basement. My cousins, if you're watching, you're going to love this throwback here. We used to go downstairs and we used to play in the basement on the pool table all the time, and act like we knew what we were doing. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Really good memories of having that. I would love a pool table. Now I want a pool table too. That's why we can't stick to last week's topic, because now I'm thinking of all the things that I want in my life. All right, Mandy is being honest here today. Boys and girls, she's saying she has never scheduled in a play date on her calendar. I need to hear from more of you. Have you ever scheduled a play date on your calendar? I have. And also really helpful for me. So I play Pokemon Go with my kids and my husband and some friends, and they make it really easy because, and this is another thing that's bringing me joy, though it was raining yesterday. So that kind of put a little damper on the fun because I couldn't get out of the car. However, yesterday was Pokemon Go Community Day, and Community Day happens once a month, and it's a special Pokemon come out and they do all the fun stuff. And we have had so much fun with that over the last couple of years. So once a month, literally, Niantic Games schedules in a play date for us with Pokemon Go Community Day. So thank you, Niantic, for that. Like somebody from Niantic is watching. But so it's fun sometimes that there are companies like that who will schedule things in. And I definitely think that that's been a huge part for me of doing the Discord channel for the Breakthrough Show and the Saturday morning coffee and some of the other things I do, because I recognize that as adults, we are not quick to say, okay, we need to schedule in fun time and schedule in getting to know you time, because it's not a habit for us to do that. It's not a habit for us to do that at all. Judith saying yes to play dates. Need to do one soon. Pool tables are so fun too. I had one growing up. My dad made me a short cue stick and I stood on an old wooden potty chair. Oh my God. I see it in my head. How adorable is that? Yes to play dates. I agree. Yes to play dates. But we're not in the habit of just going, I need to have, as adults, we're not in the habit of going, I just want to go have fun right now. I want to go play right now, and actually just stopping and doing it. And we think of all of the other things that we should be doing. Prime example of this. So I really enjoy my work. I really enjoy coming on and doing the show with you guys on Monday morning. I enjoy doing the Breakthrough Show. I enjoy a lot of the stuff that is involved with it. I like making the graphics. I like doing some of the different things behind the scenes. I love meeting new people. And sometimes as I'm doing it, as I'm doing the different things that bring me joy in my business, I'm sitting here and I'm going, oh, but there's dishes in the sink and the floor needs to be mopped. And the same thing when I go to play with my kids, when I go to have fun, when I sit down to play one of my instruments or write a song or play my singing bowl or play in my oracle cards or crystals or something. When I sit down to have fun, for me, I will sit here and I'll think about the other things that need to be done. Friday, I had a housekeeper come for the first time in a long time. And because my goal right now in my life, so y'all little insight on Jessica at the moment, is really about reducing stress. Even though my life doesn't have a lot of stress, there's a lot of things in it that tend to bring me stress or can pile up and create a stressful environment. So my goal lately has really been a lot around reducing stress in my life. And so I thought, one of the things that I can do is I can hire a housekeeper to come and take care of some of the things that sit here and nag me as I'm trying to either work or have fun in my life or play with my kids or stuff that I shouldn't feel guilty about. And I don't really think it's a guilt thing as much as it's a, feel like I should be doing one thing when I'm doing something else. And I will tell you what, had the housekeepers come, and they were working while I was working, and I finished my work. Everything was clean, and then I could go play with my kids. No guilt involved. No guilt. No, I should be doing something else. No, and it was the most fabulous thing I have experienced in a long time. But I think when this stuff comes to creating a play date for ourselves, it's necessary for us to put it in the calendar. It's necessary for us to put it in the calendar because we don't always have that luxury of going, well, the work is done, the house is clean, I can just go play. No thinking about other things involved. And so if we promise to schedule with ourselves in our calendar the way we schedule everything else, our work, our doctor's appointments, our, a lot of you guys I know scheduling your meditation time and all of that. Schedule in something fun for yourself, a play date where you can either do something you put in your calendar, sit and play the piano, or put in your calendar, Judith, buy that ping pong table, or if you have a ping pong table, play ping pong with your husband or one of your kids or a friend or something like that, and put it in the calendar. So I want everybody to promise before next episode to schedule one play date in their calendar. I don't care if it's 30 minutes or 3 hours, it doesn't matter. I want everybody to commit to putting it in their calendar. One play date this week. If you can commit to that, say, I commit in the comments. I commit to putting this play date in my calendar this week. One play date, you guys. Yes. Judith said reducing stress is so important. Yay me. I love that you had housekeepers. Listen, it's a lot, I am not, I've said this 8 billion times. I am not a born organized person. Everything, all the compliments that I have gotten over the years about how organized the Breakthrough Show is and the Breakthrough Show Network and the things behind the scenes, it has been me training myself to do that. And so on top of the stress that it causes me that, I'm one person and there's 8 people in this house. And then there's also that, I get a lot from people saying, well, the kids should be doing stuff. The kids do stuff, but, it comes to the point of the stress that it causes sometimes to have to go, but how you have to do with kids. You have to go behind them, make sure it's done right, fix something that was already done. And I was just like, what? It's not helping any of us. It's not helping any of us to be like that. And so it really was a great experience to be able to do that, and made more time for me to actually play with my kids and have fun and things time. I just got done saying in the beginning of this episode, where did this year go? I have no idea. It's gone so fast. And our time with our children are the same thing. It goes so incredibly fast. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think I want you guys to commit to this week putting one play date in your calendar, and then we'll talk about what you did for your play date next week as we introduce our number 5 part, which is going to be a lot of fun too, and ties into some of the other things that we've talked about the last few weeks. So our number 5 is going to be coming up next week, but I want you guys to promise to put it in your calendar. It's so important. So important, you guys, to take that time to make a play date and play. So I'm trying to think of what I can schedule in this week. So I had community day with the family yesterday. My husband is home today, and I think it's going to rain all day again, you guys. But I will schedule it in too. I will find a date, and what I will do to make it super easy, I will schedule a virtual, in addition to scheduling something for me to be, I think as we tie this into being a leader, an entrepreneur, someone who has a business, if you want to do a bonus, schedule something in before the end of September. If you have a community on social media, on Facebook, on Discord, like I have, something like that. If you want to take this to the next level, bonus points for any of the leaders or group leaders in the community who create a space of play for your community before the end of the month. So that's going to be my number 2, is I am going to put something on the calendar and create a virtual event for my community to have some playtime together, and it's going to be fun. So I'm going to commit to doing that as well. Bonus points if you do that. So I want to hear all about these play dates that are happening and getting scheduled in when we come back next week. Before we talk about our number 5, I want to dig in a little further to this and make sure that you guys, put it in your calendar and did it and you had a good time with it. Okay. So I want to hear all about it. I got to give you guys some announcements coming up here in a couple minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and we are going to visit one of our sponsors over at Delight Digital Cafe. So we'll be right back in just a moment.
Hi, my name is Brandon, and over the past year, the Delight Cafe team and I have traveled across the U.S. researching this rapidly growing industry of CBD products. What we have found throughout the industry were products that were inconsistent in dosage and used ingredients that weren't even lab tested. Products with chalky textures, bitter aftertaste, and worst of all, confusion among the CBD consumers. That's why we created Delight Cafe. A 15 milligram, lab-tested, all-natural, water-soluble hemp CBD powder pack. It's odorless, colorless, and tasteless. Add it to your favorite drink of choice, wherever, whenever, on the go. Quickly find your calm, your balance, and your delight when you need it most.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Please be sure to visit our friends at delightcafe.com for your CBD needs. It is an amazing product, and we have it in our home and highly recommend to everybody. So we definitely need to hear next week I want to hear all about putting it in your calendar. I'm going to hold you guys accountable. You understand? That's why we're here today. And it brings me joy to be like, listen, you say you want more joy in your life. Why are you not doing it? It really does, you guys, so much come down to choice. Because we talked about, the first week, take a play history. Well, you have to make the choice to do that. Be a playmaker. That was all about choosing to play, choosing to do more, have more play in your life. Number 3, collecting your toys. You have to choose to do that. And number 4 today, make a play date. You have to choose to put it on your calendar. And so it really all does come down to choice at the end of the day. It's so important, you guys. So coming up, we have a busy week on the Breakthrough Show Network this week. Super fun, super exciting. I'm trying to make sure I've got all of my stuff. So today we have Project Joy. Tomorrow night, Ask Crystal is now prime time, you guys. Ask Crystal is available to you at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on the third Tuesday of every month. Ask Crystal with Crystal Cockerham from Wisdom Awakens. You can call in, click in to ask any of your personal and spiritual development questions. So make sure that you tune in for Crystal Cockerham tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. Then on Wednesday, we have Divine DNA with Donnell and Angelic Jackson talking about all of your relationship questions and issues and all of that from an experience perspective. I really love that. Donnell and Angelic have been married a long time, and we are looking forward to all of the insight they bring. They came on a couple weeks ago, 2 Wednesdays ago, and had a great first episode. So we're really excited to have them be a part of the Breakthrough Show Network. So make sure you tune in check them out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Friday, of course, we have an amazing breakthrough show coming up with Troy Aiken, who is the founder of Eco Sports. He creates vegan sports equipment. Now, you guys may sit here and go, wait a minute, I thought vegan was about the food you eat. No. Did you know that a lot of the balls and everything that are used, a lot of the sports equipment that are used in different sports are actually made from animals? And we have a way to not only do something to help the animals, but do it in a way that is eco-friendly. And a lot of the non-animal products out there are actually really bad for the environment. And so this is a way that we can help the animals be better for the environment and also get it up to par with being able to compete with some of the other professional sports equipment out there. So we're definitely excited to talk to Troy. We also have Laura Staley on the show, who's an amazing holistic transformational guide. And she does so many things. Incredible insight, amazing energy. You guys don't want to miss the breakthrough show coming up on this Friday. Ilsa is here this morning, you guys, the queen of South Africa. We are so happy to have her here this morning. Good morning, my friend. It is good to see you here as we are finishing up today. Let me know what you guys have coming up this week. We have lots happening here, obviously on the breakthrough show. You guys are going to be busy Tuesday night, Wednesday night, a Thursday or Friday afternoon. So we're really excited to have amazing programming. And then of course, coming up next week, we have Project Joy on Monday, followed by Rewriting Reality with Shiraz at 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Yes, Ilsa has answered the question that I asked at the beginning of the show, which is what is going on tonight? It is the full moon, boys and girls. The full moon coming up tonight. Very exciting. We're in the spring equinox. Look at Ilsa dropping knowledge here this morning. Dropping knowledge. Yes, it's awesome. It feels really good. The energy overall feels really good. Like I said before, full moon is not necessarily always my best friend. And we'll just leave it at that. But that's it. But it's going to be great. And I think the full moon actually peaks at, let me look, 6:55 p.m. The peak is at 6:55 p.m. Central Time. So 7:55 Eastern, 8:55, middle of the night for Ilsa in South Africa. So 6:55 p.m. Central Time. That is the peak where the energy of the full moon is the fullest. And you too, I'm glad to listen. I'm glad to not be alone in that. I'm going to do humbling things today, like going grocery shopping and other things where I have to work my joy muscle and find what brings me joy in the moment. Listen, you guys, that's what this is all about. Okay. That's what this is all about. So you guys have homework. Before we cut for the day, you have homework. If you haven't already done it, take a play history. Choose to bring more play into your life. Collect your toys, the things that you like to have fun and play with. If you don't have things that you like to play with, think about what you would like to have. What toys would you like to have as an adult to play with things? And again, you take that wherever you need to go this morning. And number 4 was to make a play date. So before we come back next week, I want to hear all about. You guys are supposed to put one play date on your calendar for the week. And bonus, if you're a leader, if you have a community on social media, Discord, wherever, in person, whatever you have, choose to make a play date for your community. That's your bonus points. Okay. So you get 1 point if you put something on the calendar for yourself, and you get bonus points if you create a play date for your community. So I have my work cut out for me. I'm going to definitely do that. I do my Saturday mornings, but listen, this can't be something you already have on your calendar. Don't be trying to cheat out there. Okay. I'm going to put something super fun for my Discord community. So I want you to join, and because it could count as your play. Okay. It could totally count if you wanted to participate in it. I'm going to put it out for everybody that's out there. So I'm going to find this ticker really quick for you guys to remind you, bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. You can access Discord on a desktop, on mobile phone, through the app. You can put the app on your desktop. There's lots of options. bit.ly/Discord breakthrough. I'm going to make a play date for all of us to have some fun, okay, this week. So sign up, get plugged in. I wonder if I can put it in the comments and have it actually be. I'm trying to help y'all out here. Silence. All right, there we go. Hopefully it's clickable. If it's not, but you can at least copy and paste it now. You can copy and paste it. All right. Join the Discord. Come have some fun with us. We're going to have a play date before the end of the month. I want to hear all about you guys. Thank you all for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. Don't forget about all the incredible programs coming up with Ask Crystal tomorrow night, Divine DNA Wednesday night, and of course the Breakthrough Show on Friday. And I want to remind you guys that every day is a great day to choose to have more joy in your life. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. You've been listening to the Project Joy podcast with your host, Jessica Dugas. We'll see you again next Monday and every Monday for another episode to start your week off right.